Hey everybody, welcome back to some more early morning barking, talking about BPD and MPD by somebody that has both. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, don't forget, and do all the socially things scrolling past you on the screen right now. I've got a Patreon with a podcast that you can find links to in the description below. Thank you to everybody who supports me on there. I've just posted a new episode, so hopefully that's going okay. Anyway, I'm here to talk about, I was here to talk about anxiety, and we will kind of talk about that, but this doesn't really only apply to anxiety. This can apply to a lot of bad things, and that is the self-fulfilling prophecy. And I am a bugger for this one. And so much so, I can't believe it's really taken me until now to talk about it, because it's a big thing, and I think maybe we all do it at some point. And that is basically, you expect to feel bad, therefore you feel bad. And where I'm really bad at doing this is about stuff happening in the future, right? I'm gonna hate that. I'm gonna feel awful about that. And I make sure that that happens. And this plays out in so many ways. I mean, look, you're gonna have your own with it. But I think you know what I'm talking about, right? And anxiety, you can see how I got here with that. That it builds and it builds and it builds. It's a nervousness. It starts off very small and becomes bigger and bigger as you move up to the thing that you think is going to make you feel anxious, and inevitably does. And we can find ourselves in cycles, thinking, I'm going to feel bad here. I always feel bad here. Oh, look, I feel bad. There you go. Can we do something about that? I feel like we can. Right? I mean, it's one of those ones that actually helps to know you do it. Right? It's kind of, I feel it's habit forming. Right? It's just something we do, and we apply it whenever we can. I certainly do. And it's awful. I hate it so much. And it's because I fixate on the thing. I think it's going to make me feel bad, and I can make sure it happens. I can make sure I hate that thing. I can make sure I find everything wrong with that thing. And I can feel all of that panic and anxiety and worry and everything that goes with it. It's great. But I think we need positive reinforcement with it, right? That will help. I mean, it's all well and good saying, oh, I'm doing that thing where I just build it up to be a thing and all of that. I need to calm down. What if the thing's horrible? Right? What if you're actually going through something? Okay. We need positive reinforcement, because not everything is something that is inevitably as bad as we think it is. It spreads out. It pollutes that feeling. You know, some things in life are as bad as we think. Let's be fair. Some things are fucking awful. I am so not going to get monetized, by the way. I'm going to have to stop swearing at some point. And we you know they're going to be awful. You go through it. They're genuinely awful. That can happen. But we can have positives. I've had positives. I've had plenty of positives. Days of nervousness, of anxiety, of fear and panic and worry, and then all for nothing. And when you start to realize, I do this thing, and look at all these times when it was all for nothing, then, progress. That's a good thing, progress. We want some of that. So you've got to be aware that you do it. I am so aware that I do this now. And I think that's definitely the first step to anything, isn't it? And the next thing is finding that way to get out of it. And I guess I can give tips on that. I don't know, things to try, busying yourself, doing stuff, finding something else to focus on. But they're all down to you, actually. I would encourage you to find a list of things that just distract you. Because As much as I'm not a fan of saying keep busy to avoid problems, sometimes keeping busy to avoid worry or panic can be useful. Right? I don't subscribe, this idea that if you stay busy enough, you'll not be depressed. Busy people don't have time to be down and worry about things. No, you've got to deal with some things, right? You can't stay busy forever. But maybe if you're just feeling anxious about something, it might be good to have a number of things you can turn to that just settle you a bit. Whether it's playing a game, reading a book, listening to a particular playlist, whatever, knitting, that's a popular one. Anything like that. Doesn't matter. That's up to you, isn't it? But I think that might be the key. I can sort of come back to this and talk about it some more and see how I've got on, because it's a relatively new discovery for me. But I definitely do it, right? I do it a lot. Messy mind rooms. There's always something else. There's always another room to clean up. There's always another thing. But hey, you just get on with it, don't you? Anyway, you take care. I'll see you later. Bye.